guys, in today's video I have some hair care products to review for you all. You know my favorite hair care brand is Function of Beauty. I use their shampoo, their conditioner, the mask, and I love the serum. But you guys have been asking me to review some different shampoos and conditioners. So I've been trying out a few, as well as a hair mask and a few hair care products. First of all, you guys have been asking me about this brand Maui Moisture for quite some time now, and I decided to try out their new Awahapui shampoo and conditioner. This is for, it says for dull hair. I think this is a good shampoo and conditioner combination for people who have curly hair or more textured hair. It's very, very gentle. It doesn't have any silicones in it, which I have videos explaining that silicones are not necessarily bad in hair care products, but for people with more textured hair, sometimes they can build up and cause brittleness. And the other nice thing about these is that not only are they super gentle, but they also have moisturizing ingredients. They have aloe in them and coconut oil, which really helps reduce hydral fatigue in the hair. Not only are they free of silicones, but they're also free of sulfates. Now, sulfates are surfactants. They're not bad in shampoos and conditioners, but they can be very drying. They're small. They're more likely to penetrate the skin and cause scalp irritation. So a lot of people prefer to avoid them. The scent is really nice. I was expecting it to smell like the Paul Mitchell Awahapui shampoo and conditioner, and I haven't smelled that in a long time, so maybe my memory is a little rusty, but this actually, it's odd. It actually smells more like a Christmas scent. It has like a Christmas candle scent. They are vegan and cruelty-free. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really thick, like a gel. And it's actually kind of hard to get just a small amount out, especially when you're in the shower. And it ends up that you end up getting way too much product out. Yeah, it's kind of hard to squeeze this and get a reasonable amount of product out. You end up getting too much shampoo, and as a result, it takes forever to rinse this out of the hair. So be careful with how much that you dispense, because a little bit goes a long way. As far as the lathering, it generates a mild lather, I would say, so it's not overly foamy, but it does take some patience to ensure that you rinse it out thoroughly. That is really important with shampoos and conditioners. A lot of people develop scalp irritation because they don't adequately rinse out the shampoo, and that can especially occur if you use too much. So the shampoo, that would be my one gripe. It's difficult to get it out. Or to get a reasonable amount out. You end up getting too much just because of this kind of rectangular packaging. But those are great products for people who have textured hair, curly hair, very, very gentle, moisturizing. Yeah, I really enjoyed that shampoo and conditioner aside from the packaging thing. All right, this next shampoo and conditioner combination is really good for people who have fine hair that is oily. These products were gifted to me by Eva NYC, Eva NYC. It's their Lazy Jane Air Dry Shampoo and Air Dry Conditioner. These products actually help give your hair a little bit of texture. The shampoo and conditioner, they have ingredients in them that actually will help absorb excess oiliness. So if you have, especially if you have fine hair and a really oily scalp, that leaves your hair limp without a lot of volume, definitely try these out. They have kaolin in them, and they also have tapioca starch. That's going to help absorb some of that excess oil, and it kind of sits a little bit on the hair shaft, and it gives your hair some texture, and it gives it like volume. I have really enjoyed these actually. It gives my hair, when I use these, it gives my hair a little bit of like I can give it a little bit of volume the next day just by kind of doing this. And it also imparts, it brings out some of the wave pattern in my hair. However, using these, because of that kaolin, my hair it's medium as far as the oiliness. So for me, it does make my hair strands feel a little bit, not dry, but a little bit more rigid than normal. And so for that reason, if you have color treated hair that's been, you get straightened, relaxed, what have you, or you use a lot of heat styling, you may find that this leads your hair strands to just feel too brittle because it's going to absorb your hair oils. So you may not care for that. But personally, I have really enjoyed this. Again, if you have a fine hair type that is just, you know, tends to not have a lot of volume, and maybe especially if you have oily hair, try these out. They're very good. But the fragrance on these, it reminds me of the fragrance in shampoos and conditioners that they use in salons when they wash your hair. It kind of has a little bit of a powdery fresh scent to it, which I actually really liked. In addition to the kaolin and the tapioca starch, this also has hemp seed oil in it, which is an emollient. You know, it's going to help a little bit with shine, and it's got sea lavender, a marine extract that's going to help with moisture retention. Yeah. Oh, the other thing is zeolite that will help absorb kind of oil and give your hair a little bit of texture. This product is cruelty-free and vegan, and in addition to that, the packaging is recyclable. Yeah, I have really enjoyed this shampoo and conditioner. Again, Eva NYC gifted these to me, but I would definitely purchase these. I'm curious to try more of their products. Comment below and if you've tried any of them. But so far, I've been really impressed with the Lazy Jane Air Dry Shampoo. I saw these at Kohl's last time I was in there. I don't know. This was an iHerb impulse, but I'm kind of glad I went with it. This is a Korean brand that I tried a long time ago. They had kind of a little bit of a out there type of product. I think it was back when those bubble masks were really popular 3 or 4 years ago. Remember the like foamy bubble mask trend? Elizavecca. Well, turns out they've got shampoo, they've got hair care products now. And I was intrigued by this SARE 100 collagen coating hair muscle shampoo and treatment rinse. So this is a shampoo, and then this is basically the conditioner. Now these products have a very mild surfactant in them, so they're not overly drying or anything as far as the shampoo. They impart a mild lather, but they're very good for just daily shampooing, scalp cleansing without leading to irritation. But their kind of main feature is that they have a lot of proteins in them that can help coat the hair shaft, reduce breakage, and you know, just kind of help with brittleness, especially if you have processed, you know, hair that's been color treated and whatnot. So it's got hydrolyzed collagen in it, gelatin, hydrolyzed gelatin. It's got soy protein, oats, and hydrolyzed wheat. So those things are gonna bind onto the hair shaft and fill in any little holes and whatnot, and kind of just help with the rigidity, if you will, of the hair shaft. For me, the shampoo and conditioner really left my hair feeling very soft. I actually used this last night. But if you have textured hair, you kind of have to be careful with this, especially if your hair, you know, is prone to breakage, because the proteins in this, they can kind of build up on the hair shaft and make your hair brittle. So it's fine to use products like this, you know, shampoos, conditioners, products that have a lot of proteins in them, but you kind of want to only use them 1 or 2 nights a week. You don't want this to be a daily shampoo and conditioner, because you can get a buildup from all the proteins. Smells like a malt liquor. Like, it smells like Smirnoff Ice. It's not a bad smell, but it does kind of have that odor of like a malt liquor beverage. It does not linger, however. Like, you shampoo and condition your hair with these products, rinse it out or whatever, get out of the shower, and you don't smell the fragrance. So if you don't like the way it smells, you know, it doesn't linger is what I'm getting at. So I actually have really liked these, but I only use them once a week. They do leave my hair feeling very soft, but I really like my hair to be shiny and to have kind of that glossy, bouncy look. This just kind of makes my hair feel soft, but I don't know that I would necessarily use this on a daily basis. I also tried out the SARE 100 collagen coating protein treatment. This is very similar to the rinse, but thicker. This is a full-on mask. I actually really like this. Again, it left my hair feeling very soft, but not shiny. I thought this was pretty good. It's pretty affordable. I think it's under $10, I want to say, but you don't get very much in this. I actually prefer my Function of Beauty hair mask to this, but this is a good alternative if you're looking for a mask that's just gonna help your hair feel softer. But I actually, you know, I enjoyed using this. It helped my hair be less tangled, and, you know, basically just an intense conditioner. But really what I'm looking for from a hair mask is that it makes my hair shiny the following day. I really like my hair to be shiny. Yeah, this I actually liked. I'm glad I tried it. But I don't know, I still prefer the Function of Beauty mask. It really, you know, it gets the hair soft, manageable, and shiny. Whereas this is more just soft and kind of like an intense conditioning treatment. And if you have textured hair, I would be cautious about using something like this too frequently because all the proteins can end up depositing on the hair shaft, making it more brittle. What does it smell like? I forgot to tell you that. This smells like a Las Vegas hotel, like a casino. It's not a bad smell, but you know how they spray in perfume in the casinos to mask the cigarette smell? It doesn't smell like cigarettes, but it does smell like the fragrance that they waft through. Yeah, it does smell like the fragrance that they waft through the casinos. Kind of like I feel like I'm in the Bellagio or something. Yeah, it smells like that. But like the shampoo and conditioner, it does not linger. So you don't smell it like the following day, or, you know, even after you rinse it out and get out of the shower, you're not gonna smell it. All right, so those are the shampoos, conditioners, and the mask. Comment below though, have you tried Elizavecca hair care products? I saved the box from the mask because it's like really cute. I thought it was cute. Plus it has all the ingredients on here. Yeah, really heavy on proteins. They recommend leaving it on 5 to 20 minutes. I can't tolerate being with the mask on for 20 minutes just because I get impatient. I ended up using this though for probably 12 to 13 minutes. Found that was just fine. The shampoo and conditioner, they rinse out of the hair really well, as does the Eva NYC products. The one that I had trouble rinsing out, however, was the Maui Moisture. Now, I've been trying some hair care products from Derma E. They came out with a lot of new products. And one that has surprised me in terms of the fact that it's actually worked well for me is their Bonding Hair Repair Oil. Now, my hair type, my hair is medium thickness. It's not fine and it's not super oily, but it's not dry either. As far as my success with using hair oils, I find the majority of them leave my hair, weigh down my hair too much and just make it look greasy. And a lot of you guys have commented that if you have curly hair and you try and use a hair oil, that it, you know, kind of messes up your curl pattern. This has been really good for my ends. It's very lightweight. It doesn't weigh down my hair. It enhances my natural wave pattern, which I really like. You do not need very much of this to have, you know, to derive the benefit I have found. I found that less is more when using this. When I first started using it, I was really probably a little overzealous with how much I used based on the instructions, because it says to really work it in from root to end. I wouldn't do that. Just use a few drops to the end, especially if you have long hair like me, because it kind of works its way up to you know, up higher. It works its way up more superior. So I would just focus it on the ends. I put it on my hair while it was damp at nighttime, just 1 to 2 drops. Sunflower seed oil, jojoba seed oil, chaga mushroom oil, which is probably full of antioxidants. And it also has linseed oil and sweet almond oil. It does not have a fragrance. Sweet almond oil has a little bit of a natural aroma, which you can kind of smell, you know, when you pass it under your nose. but on your hair, you're not gonna get any fragrance with this. I actually really like it. Like I said, it brings out my natural wave pattern. It doesn't weigh down my hair too much, especially if I'm conservative with how much I use. Now, if you're someone who has fine hair, especially if it's oily, I don't think this is gonna work for you. I think it's gonna weigh down the hair too much and leave it limp, which you don't want. But if you have thicker hair, especially if you have a thick hair that's coarse and you enjoy using hair oils, definitely give this a try. It has worked well for me, and I typically don't find that oils benefit me much. I find that they just tend to weigh down my hair, but this really brought out my natural wave pattern without weighing down the hair or leaving it greasy. Last but not least, I have been trying out the Derma E Keratin Thickening Spray. It has biotin. It's got biotin and hydrolyzed wheat protein. So not as protein heavy as the Elizavecca products, but still kind of the same issue. If you use this too much and you have especially textured hair that's prone to breakage, you may find that this worsens that. You kind of have to back off on it. But this product is kind of helpful actually in creating a little bit of volume in the hair. And this product also really helped enhance my wave pattern, I found when I used it. The way I used it was at nighttime, after shampooing and conditioning my hair. While the hair was wet, I just sprayed a little bit actually to the roots and worked it into the top part of my hair, pinned my hair up, and then the following morning when the hair was totally dry, combed it out and had a lot more volume. So I actually really like this product. It does make the hair a little bit more prone to tangling, however, I found. So be careful, especially if you have textured hair that's prone to becoming tangled. I don't think this is good for you. But if you have fine hair and you want something that's going to add volume, especially if you have fine processed hair, that tends to be flat, especially up top, try this out. It's actually pretty good as far as just adding a little bit of volume. So it has peppermint, spearmint, eucalyptus, and tea tree. So those are essential oils you can develop an allergy to. They have fragrance compounds in them, so be aware of that. This is something that you're going to leave on. I would only use this a few times a week. Because again, if you use it daily, the proteins in this, they can kind of build up on the hair shaft and make the hair more prone to being brittle. And for me, I found that I really couldn't use this more than 1 or 2 times a week because it does make the hair more prone to tangling. So exercise caution with this, especially if you have textured hair, I would say avoid it. In summary, the Maui Moisture is great if you have textured hair, curly hair. It's very gentle, very moisturizing as the name implies. My one reservation with it is that it's difficult to rinse out in total, and the packaging is such that it makes it so that you end up getting too much out. The Elizavecca products are good to impart softness to the hair, but you don't want to use them daily because they can end up causing a buildup that makes your hair more brittle. The Eva NYC products, shampoo and conditioner, the blow dry one that I tried, those are air dry, what is it called? Lazy Jane air dry. Those are really good for people with fine, oily hair. Really good. Absorb some of that excess oiliness, especially with summer coming up. I feel like people like that, like beachy wave look. That shampoo and conditioner combo really kind of speaks to that desire. And then the Derma E products, the oil is really good if you have medium to coarse hair texture and you enjoy using hair oils. It's not heavy, it doesn't weigh down the hair. A little bit goes a long way, at least for me. And it doesn't, brings out my natural wave pattern. I really liked it a lot. And then the Keratin Thickening Spray is great for adding a little bit of volume, but it can make the hair more tangle prone. Yeah, that is everything, you guys. Comment below on if you've been using any new hair care products that I should know about. But I've really enjoyed these. I do still use the Function of Beauty shampoo, conditioner, mask, and serum, and those are probably my favorites, but these are all very good, and I'm really glad that I tried them out, and I will continue to use them until I finish them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.